How do you build self-confidence? Well, the foundation of self-confidence lies in the way we treat ourselves. Just imagine the difference in your confidence if you had someone constantly cheering you on, rooting for you, no matter what happens. And it is you that can play the role. Better yet, should play that role. Girl, I believe in you. You can do that. Because there is nothing more dangerous than outsourcing your happiness to other people. So make a real effort to talk positively to yourself, celebrate your wins, and cheer yourself up whenever you feel down. Also, don't forget that as a good friend, you should encourage yourself to pick up and continue good basic habits like eating healthy, working out, sleeping enough, having a self-care routine down. But what do you do on days when you feel really, really down? First things, feeling sad and anxious and having self-doubting thoughts occasionally is perfectly normal and by no means a sign of lacking self-confidence. But what to do if these moments get out of hand? Well, the single most effective thing is to actively choose that the universe, or God, has your back. No matter what happens, no matter how unsolvable your situation might seem, you will come out on top. You can cry and you can break down, but at the end of the day, the belief that you're never on your own and supported by something greater is your safety net. Another ingredient to build self-confidence is believing that you can make your desires happen. Recognizing that you have an active role in shaping your life. A practical approach to that is visualizing having whatever it is that you dream of in this very moment. Repeat this scene until you can successfully assume the feeling that the visualization is your reality right now. If you have problems visualizing, or if that's just not your thing, you can affirm it out loud, preferably in front of a mirror, or you can write it down in a journal. Do this as often as you can, and your subconscious will soon be filled to the brim with positive input. Your automatic thoughts will become mostly positive, and whenever you face adversity, your brain will automatically come up with ways to solve it instead of feeling inadequate. Another way to train your mind to look like that of a self-confident person is to practice lots and lots of gratitude every day. A grateful mind automatically points out the best in everything, and that is when you realize that your life is actually quite awesome. So the first thing you need to do for gratitude is having awareness, training your awareness. Start by tuning into the wonderful things that are around you. Try to find as many things as you can that are amazing in your life in 1 minute. Then take another minute and try to find even more things than the first minute around. So after this, you will just grab a pen and a paper or your trusty device and just write down everything that came to your mind, and having it in front of you is so much more impressive than just thinking about it. And then you'll look at that list and say, I've got quite a bit to be grateful for. Self-confidence is also tightly related to feeling good about yourself. And one easy hack to feel good about yourself is looking the part. Yes, I know outside appearance is not everything when it comes to self-confidence, but it is a powerful way to signaling to you and others that you care for yourself. It's one thing to get up in the morning, last minute, put on the first thing that's under your hand and then basically storm out of the house. And another thing to wake up half an hour earlier, make an effort to create a beautiful outfit, put on some jewelry, admire yourself in the mirror, and then strut out of the house with confidence. How we present to the world determines a big part of how the world reacts to us, so don't let that easy opportunity slip. The last and non-negotiable trait you have to cultivate for true self-confidence is to learn to say no. No. I know we want to be there for our loved ones, even feel bad if we don't do whatever it is that is asked of us, even if it's outrageous.
Can you teach my pet goldfish Mandarin this weekend? And I also need $500.
Okay. Especially as women, we are trained from the cradle to be yes-sayers. But to what expense? Because self-confidence is being able to ignore your empathy if it means that you can safeguard your mental and physical health. I mean, ask yourself these 5 questions. If it isn't a big fat yes for all of these,
you just don't do it.
Is it within my capacity? Like, can I realistically accommodate this favor without jeopardizing my own well-being? Is it in line with my values? values? Like, am I comfortable and content with the request? Is the request reasonable? Is it fair to ask of me? Is there mutual respect? Is the favor requested in a manner that reflects consideration for my time and my boundaries? And the last one is, am I willing and able to do it without feeling resentment in hindsight? No, sorry, that won't work for me. Self-confidence is you showing up for yourself every damn day because you are stuck with yourself. So you might as well do the best of it by actively cultivating these traits. And once you start to do it and keep doing it, it gets easier and easier to the point where in 2 to 3 months, you won't be able to recognize yourself. I know you got this. I love you. Bye.